Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bocce Bros live stream. We got Carmen Marinucci and Dante Level of the Bocce Bros here. We're going to get things kicked off just shortly. There's the camera. Forgot about our camera guy over here. Carmen, how we feeling, man?
Feeling good. It's a beautiful day for bocce. It was -7 early this morning when I woke up.
It was very cold. I was slow to get up. We were here till like 2 a.m. Just not even like drinking or anything, just live streaming.
Yeah.
So
It took a while to set this up, but now we have it for you guys for the rest of the day Saturday and all of Championship Sunday.
Yeah, just get ready. We're working on a third camera on the other end of the court just to get this quality for you guys. We really just care about our viewers so much, honestly. You know.
That's right. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you'll be watching football and bocce today.
Yeah, get both TVs set up in the living room. Honestly, I think this is hilarious. I never had the opportunity to stay home and like watch live bocce, but like getting texts from a friend or two saying and having it on their TV, I think is pretty cool. So I think that's awesome. Seeing people enjoy watching live streams of bocce. You don't see it too often, Carm.
It's pretty cool. Shout out to Sophia Mancini. She's all the way up in Ypsilanti, Michigan, watching right now on her TV.
Not bad.
Yeah. All right, so we're in the first frame here.
Is this the first frame or is this practice?
Looks like practice.
Yeah, we'll
They're
call
not
it practice.
serious enough.
Yeah, definitely not serious enough. This is a kind of, I won't say rival team, but they're both in the same state, right?
They're both in the same state, and most of the guys are a couple. I think only one or two aren't couple.
Okay, got you.
Definitely, I'd say a rival.
Okay, I like you. So we'll have a good game here. Winner advances to Sunday, loser goes home.
Correct.
All the marbles. Games to 12 like all the other ones. What else we got going on? Actually, we have a special announcement I want to talk about right now. This is actually something very serious and close to us. January 30th, we are part of a fundraiser, the Bocce Bros are. We are helping local bocce stars, if you will, Paul Celine and Marty Smith. They are partners in, they're trying to help their son who has, Noah, who has serious epilepsy, correct?
Correct.
So we are hosting a tournament January 30th at St. Anthony's. I believe all teams are filled, right?
All 16 teams are filled,
but
if you
please
wanna
don't
get on the
worry.
wait list-
We need help filling out donations. We need sponsors for courts. So although you might not be able to play, we need some help filling out the sponsorship. So please reach out to the Bocce Bros. It's January 30th. You can find more information on the bocceBros.com. If you look at your upcoming tournaments page, you could find the January 30th tournament, click more info, and you can see all the details. But we greatly appreciate it, trying to help Noah fund for his service dog that will alert him when he is having a seizure, correct?
Yeah, it'll help him be able to go out in public and do a little bit more things on his own without having to have a caregiver or one of his parents with him. And you could go support the GoFundMe. It's on our Instagram page. The link is in the bio. It's also on our Facebook or the Youngstown Bocce Instagram bio.
Awesome. So we greatly appreciate, like I said, it's close to us because the people here, the community is great. Like always, the bocce community is strong. So please find the link to the GoFundMe on our Instagram bio, or you've seen posts on the Bocce Bros Facebook page. If you could help in any way, it would be greatly appreciated. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Carmen, you ready to get this camera switched to the other side and watch this game?
Let's do it.
Do or die game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here. We have IMBS versus IC Light. Practice rounds are getting finished.
Game on.
And here we go. The tail of the tape. Bruce Buffer.
So I have the bracket right in front of me here. We have in the winners bracket Molisani and 4 aces, which
So they made it to Sunday, correct?
Yeah, they're coming out of the winners bracket. 4 aces is a team of Koppel and I believe Farrell players.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then Molisani, even though there's Club Molisani in Cleveland, Molisani here is actually Dante Chiavetti and Paul Saulin's team in Youngstown.
So we got on the court right now, and Anthony Cugini wanted to know who's all playing. We don't have team rosters here, Ant, so I don't know everyone's name, but we have the Paisano brothers. We have Eric's brother. What is Eric's brother's name? I just met him. I'm so sorry. We'll get the rosters here shortly and announce everyone. We have Bubba on the other side. The Bocce Bros will have to start getting team rosters so we can start announcing professionally here. In case you ever hear our sound cut out, just know that it's on purpose. We are either talking to ourselves or making sure background noise isn't picked up. So if it goes mute for a second, don't worry. No need to comment either. We know when our noise is. We have noise levels over here, so do not worry. We'll make sure we get the sound for you as most as we can.
Danny Paisano with a nice hit. They have 2 balls back behind him.
Down to the knee. All right, what do we got as a score here after the first round?
2-0 red.
Now is 2-0. Is that Icy Light, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
This is Matt Killa. What a last name.
That's his real last name?
It might be a nickname.
This is his real last name, Matt Killa.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we got to get you guys better camera angles. Our bad. We're lagging over here.
Killer by nature.
Jimmy Paisano is not missing on rolls, man. He's on fire.
Here comes Bubba Infante. Steve is his real name.
Pauline Smack.
It's 2 red right now. So this is Danny Paisano making the call on this side, talking to Jimmy Paisano, which is his cousin. And back in 2005, they graduated high school together at the same high school, along with 5 other pretty solid bocce players in Farrell.
Really?
And so one of their claim to fame is that they're the greatest bocce class of all time.
Self-proclaimed, obviously.
Of course.
Those of you tuning in maybe not used to this backwall live scenario here. That's how we do it here in Youngstown and Northeast Ohio. Backwall live. You got to know the backwall of each court here, and these teams definitely know.
Bubba Infante winding up. And the payoff pitch. It's a good ball.
Jimmy is asking, hey, should we do the double wall? Should I go off the... What do you want me to do? Jimmy seems confident in anything. Going off the back wall. Yeah.
Welcome to the live stream, Dante Delicio.
Hey, what up, Big D and Carmenuch? How you doing? Dante Delisio. Hell of a name, kid. Hell of a name. There's rumors of an all Dante team getting put together in the near future.
I don't like this.
I heard the Bocce gods are trying to deny, like the Chris Paul trade in 06 or 07, whatever year that was.
The commissioner's going to deny it.
Yeah, the GMs have to vote on it. They don't want all Dantes to be on one team though.
So who would you have? Dante Chiavetti, Dante Lovell,
Dante Delisio, Dante Micheletti.
Oh,
Is there any other Dantes in
I forgot about Dante Micheletti for a second.
Is there any? I'm trying to think. Is there another Dante in the Facebook page I'm missing?
I'm sure there is. I can't think right
There's
now.
like 44 Dantes in Youngstown. It's nuts. That's a heck of a ball,
He got
man.
a
That's
beautiful
maybe
spin
2
on
or
it.
1. 1 for sure. Red has 1 ball back, so they can correct this.
It's a great
I
ball.
see
'cause
light
you
looking
always
at-
like when they play on the other team's ball off that back wall. They kind of trade places with it.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Just our conversations with the USBF guys, and the back wall live dead, and I get their frustrations with it. I do, but there really is some skill to be had on back wall live. There really is. There also is the big part of luck.
Yeah, there's definitely both. There's a lot of strategy that goes on with it, but it's almost a different game sometimes.
Yeah, no,
Because
without a doubt.
That's strategy that you wouldn't have if the back wall was dead.
Yeah, without a doubt. Oh, let me switch cameras here. Get back to the game.
It's all right, they said. It's all right.
As always, another BocceBros.com plug. Visit thebocceBros.com for all bocce apparel, bocce tournaments, bocce winners, and soon, bocce leagues. Great hit, but where's it going to end up? Oh, man, that red is coming all the way back.
Yeah, here at Lowville, if you hit the top of the backboard, it has the ability to come back past half court. Doesn't happen often, but you'll see it every once in a while.
There's the comment by Dante Delisio. He just said, lead point, Micheletti. Second point, Delisio. Hitters, Chiavetti and Lovell. That sounds like a dangerous team, guys. I don't know. That's why, it sounds like Chris Paul to the Lakers. No, it does sound like that.
I like it.
And that ball's going to be way long. That's touching the back wall.
Long in the tooth. There's a little bit of emotion here, but not what I expected.
It's an important game. Loser goes home. Winner gets to stick around for tomorrow.
This is interesting.
Danny
here.
Pizzle trying to play the break. And that's also on the back wall. Wow, I did not expect 2 back wall points like that for them.
I was not expecting that. Look at this lineup right now. 3 green balls on the back wall.
That is unbelievable,
you don't
honestly.
see that often.
Hopefully IC Light can take advantage of it. If not,
Look at that
DP ain't
angle
making
he
things
took.
easy either. But that's still going to be red point. That's short.
Interesting trajectory there.
All right, so IC Light with a window of opportunity here to extend their lead early on in this game. We're in the 3rd frame. Sean, he's got to tap that red. It'll be good. That's point 2.
It's going to sneak in for point, yeah.
Carm, we're going to be playing on this side. This is a good opportunity for us to see these courts and how they're moving, man. We got to pay attention to that. We got a game in, an hour?
Yeah, an hour, and it looks like we're actually on pace right now.
Yeah, good.
I figured it'd be later, but
Yeah. It just got real quiet in here. The heat shut off. You could hear the crowd.
yeah. So tune in to our
That's
game
back
at
wall, too.
4 p.m. Not often do we get our games live
No,
streamed.
and it's
'cause
going to
we're
be
usually
exciting.
the
I'm
streamers.
excited.
So tune in.
That's going to be 2 points for IC Light here, extending their lead by 3, 4-1. Thank you for tuning in as always. We appreciate it. It's going to be a good roll. No, it's going a little long.
Let's get out of more fucking heads. Let's go.
Here we go. There's the emotion.
I was going to say, there it is. Jimmy's not a fan of it, but it's a good ball. Jimmy's so hard on himself, and you gotta respect it. You know, someone who holds himself to a higher standard. Good old Youngstown. All right, we have Bubba here for the shot. I feel like a golf announcer. The crowd's gonna go crazy once it hits this.
It's a good hit.
Nice shot by Bubba.
I still don't get why these TVs have volume on. It's just really messing with me.
We got a couple NFL games tonight, don't we?
We do. That's what we should do, is get Jimmy Paisano in the booth to get his NFL football takes.
Jimmy, you say, yeah, I'm sure he has a lot on his mind.
Something tells me he bets a lot.
Give or take, yeah.
It's legal in Pittsburgh, so.
He's a hamburger guy too.
That's right. And was a bookie in his former
He was a
life.
bookie in his past life. What else?
He plays poker.
His favorite position is from the back or the point, as he put it in our podcast.
The point, okay.
Was he episode 18 or 19? Regardless, check it out. The
believe
podcast,
19.
the Bocce Bros podcast. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, as well as SoundCloud. So check it out, the Bocce Bros podcast. We've had some great guests, Carmen, the year. We've had movie directors. We had Mario Lopez's boy. Shout out to Rodney. That's our guy, Tootie.
Tootie Fade. Let me tell you something.
Great shot.
Great
Carm.
shot.
Carm, what do you think here? We got camera just joined us here for a second.
Yeah.
This energy is getting, it's weird. It's quiet at sometimes, then it gets loud. You can hear people sweating. Things are getting intense.
It's the middle of the day Saturday. I wasn't sure what to expect, but last night was electric.
Last night was electric. Last night was, I did not expect last night to be as fun as it was.
No, it was packed. They were loud. The teams were bickering amongst each other, but
And we have a score of 4-3 now. Looks like this is going to be the way the game goes the rest of the way.
yeah, it's
It'll
a
be
really good
interesting.
matchup.
So we're going to lower our voices a little bit as things get quiet in here. We don't want to distract the rollers and hitters. So let's move on to this right here for you guys. Please, again, let us know in the comments what we can do better. Unless your name is Eric, please refrain from commenting. Just kidding. Just kidding. But we appreciate you guys' comments. We've gotten better just over the past couple hours, Carm. We've had people text us saying we're too loud. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because we're not tech people. We have real jobs over here.
Yeah, that's right. I was, as I was designing the graphics for the Youngstown Top 25,
Ooh.
sitting at home while you were live streaming, I was watching, and it was pretty good.
Good, man. Good.
If you have either one, I have either one. You have this much. All right. Swipe on it. Come on. Good call, now.
Here's Danny Paisano. The windup. Goes through the middle and bounces a little bit. Zalesnak with the roll. Jimmy Paisano
Hit that
says,
Pauline, and he'll love
"Easy."
it. He'll love that one.
Puts it on the Pauline.
He literally gets control of the ball of the board. Come on, man. Like, relax. Don't throw it all the way to the board.
Jimmy still doesn't like that because he pushed the Pauline back.
Again, they have high standards for themselves, and that's just the difference of teams who've been there before, you know? And you got to respect
I
it.
think you're right.
Here comes a shot.
Silence.
Hits it. Came back. I think that might be green point. Let's
This is
see.
almost turning into golf.
Yeah, right? It sounds like it. This announcing, it got real quiet in here. You know that, like that Instagram or TikTok reel, it's like just an easy 9-iron. The crowd's going to go crazy once he hits this.
That's how I feel. Sometimes you have to adjust. I think we're adjusting here. Yeah, they like that one. But again, Jimmy Paisano says, you got a lot of room.
I like them, but I would like Louis.
You want to repeat what he just said? Do you remember what he just said?
Yeah, Jimmy just said he's looking at it and he recalls a story when a guy looked at it and the balls were close and he said, I'm a plumber. I know that this one's closer because I'm a plumber. And he's like, what?
That's hilarious.
Calling the contractors.
Oh, sneak around. That'll do it. 1 point
in.
for IMBS.
Here's the electricity. Danny P., class of 2005. He's an interesting windup where he juggles the ball a little bit.
Gets real low to it. Here comes the swing. He hits it. Where will it bounce,
beautiful
though?
hit.
That'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Nice point for IC Light. What do we got as a score now? That is 5-3, we believe. They didn't mark it. It's 5-3 now, yeah. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see here what we got going on. Games to 12.
That one went downhill there.
Jimmy Paisano rolling in, and he's just locked in all day. That's a little long. He's not going to love that one, though. That's probably one of his worst rolls, and that's still not a bad roll.
Not a bad roll, but
for Jimmy, though, it's bad.
You want to be up front here.
Yeah. He's saying that's so bad, but that's Jimmy. He holds himself to a higher standard.
He takes a pretty straight-on approach rolling on these courts. We'll have to take notes.
All right.
That one went pretty straight. Jimmy said he hit a Grand Canyon with his ball.
Here's Bubba for the roll.
Not his best ball, but I'll tell you what, Bubba has been zoned in this game.
We're going to go to the tape here.
32.5 to the front. 32 and an eighth. Oh, yeah. Jimmy says he intentionally put a little gap in between the Pauline and that green ball. Here's Bubba.
Here comes Bubba with the shot. Oh, he said as soon as he let it go, he said nope. He knew it.
Jimmy's pumped up. He says, "This is easy," to quote him. He might play on this red ball. Nope, it goes around.
Oh, sorry, I probably should have gave you guys a better view of that ball, but there we are.
Those of you watching from home,
That's short.
give
Has
us a
to be.
comment of your location that you're watching from.
Yeah, score 5-4 now. A neck and neck game. We could. I can. I can put it on my phone. I can do it.
We're thinking about dabbling with some music to fill in the quiet spots. Here's a roll. He's trying to split the two. Yeah, he's in. Zalesnak comes left to right, and he's in. About 18 inches, so they're going to hit. Here's the ball toss before his throw. And a swing and a hit. Clean stroke from Icy Light. Two red right now. Going in for three, and it looks good as long as it slows down. Yeah, it's going to be 3 red for Icy Light. Here we go. Jimmy approves of 3. 8-4, just like that. We have Rocco Delicio out here in the booth, updating the bracket. So we have a quick measurement going, so we might as well turn it over
turn
to
that
us.
bad boy around and let's talk a little bit, Carmen.
Let's see what I got you here. So we have a.
You want to test out the music right now?
Yeah.
Let's see what it sounds like. You're only going to hear it out of one ear.
I'm okay with that.
Comment at home if you can hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Mount Carmel Society, Lowville, Ohio. We got the Bocce Bros live stream for you tonight, and we have a heck of a matchup for you. We have Icy Light versus IMBS. It's 8-4. Winner goes home. Winner stays for tomorrow. Loser goes home. Let us know if that music is working for you at home.
Starting to get intense here.
lot of money.
We have Dante's uncle here watching on and helping us out with the score. And
Uncle Frank, baby, one of the best softball players in Youngstown, Ohio.
good to know. And racquetball, it sounds. Racquetball?
He's
as well?
and this isn't me just blowing gas for him. I've been told by so many people, just like, oh, you Frankie, you Frankie's son or Frankie's nephew. I'm like, yeah, but like, he's the best softball player in Youngstown, right? And I'm like, I don't know, but he plays one of the best ping pong players, one of the best racquetball players. The dude just is a competitor.
Good bowler, and we're trying to get him into bocce.
Hell of a pull. Yeah, I'm trying to get him into bocce because I know if he played, he'd be amazing.
Well, he just looked at the prize money, and he looked at me, and he was like, I might need to start playing.
Yeah, that's another thing about the levels. They do like their prize money.
Here comes the roll. Hit a house, they said, and it keeps going.
She's gone.
Danny Paisano changing up the strategy here. That's the line, but he might be short. Crawls in for the point.
Appreciate you, Todd. Thank you so much for giving us a compliment. We appreciate it. Let us know, again, what we can do better. Constructive criticism is good criticism. Let's take a look here. Get these camera angles going for you guys.
Gets low for this hit. Misses left. Here comes Jimmy. Oh, he really wanted to cheer there, but he held himself back.
I know, that was
Impressive.
this is a new Happy Gilmore. Here comes the putter throw. What's the score here? Do you know the score? 8-5, thank you. Must be something in the water over there in PA.
Yeah, they're
where they just talk.
they just talk and they're against their women, apparently.
I know one thing, though. They talk that way in front of their mother. I'm sure they get smacked.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure about it. Jimmy Paisano says, tell the bocce bros that we are the bocce uncles.
Heck of a ball by Sean. That's a good cover right there.
I always knew he wanted to be like us a little bit.
Some people, they have the wants, but they don't have the drive.
He is right, though. We're not bocce historians, and that's why it's good that we get some older people with more bocce experience than us on the podcast.
100%, without a doubt. Shout out to Sophia, who just commented. She's watching from, I'm not going to try and pronounce that.
Ypsilanti.
Oh,
The Y is silent.
Of course, Ypsilanti.
Eastern Michigan.
Shout out to Sophia. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Matt Estes, thanks for joining.
Dude, Matt's the man. One of the nicest guys in bocce.
Definitely. And all that trash talk last night, I don't think he said one word. He
never does. He usually never does. He also, I like his local sports takes.
Yes. His Facebook is very
I
fun to
love
follow.
when he talks about local sports in the area. He's well versed in it.
I agree. Yeah.
And Youngstown
And
has
he's
a lot of
passionate about
talent
it, too.
typically. Typically has a lot of talent out of Youngstown.
Yep.
So he knows what he's talking about.
Definitely.
What a view this is for you guys. Sorry about that. Let's zoom out a little bit. I don't think our camera could hold that many megabytes.
Jimmy's giving him the spot on the wall, putting a nice mark on that white wall. Great line, but just a little too much.
No, same idea, a little easier, man. Easier. You don't want the fucking ball to get knocked over behind.
Shout out to Janie Marinucci. We appreciate you for tuning in.
Hey.
Heck of a last name.
All right.
Do you know her?
Yeah, I think so. One of my favorite teachers.
I love it. I love it. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you. Please continue to comment and see what we can do better.
Yeah, I think they're getting ready to watch us at 4.
I love it. I love it.
I think we're making good time because this is the last game.
That's in there.
They're ecstatic. They're right back in this game.
So we got a game 8-7. This is how the game has been going the whole time, Carm. I told you this is probably how it's going to go, and I'm glad I wasn't that far off.
Yeah, for a second there, though, I thought that IC Light was going to run away with it, but I was wrong.
This is how the game has been going the whole time, Carm. I told you this is probably how it's going to go. Sorry for those audio issues if you were hearing an echo. We resolved those.
Good hit by Bubba. He stays in the zone. Looks like that's red point.
This should be back.
It's a good roll. He's heating up. He's still mad about that. Here comes Bubba winding up. How's the camera angle? We're good.
Right between. Split the difference.
He was trying to see them both so that there wasn't a gap, but he still somehow put it between those two. Matt Killa in for the roll. This is going to go with the Mahoning Valley River.
Ball, Jim.
Just a bit out. He gets to follow up. See, that's one of the cool things about two on each side. You get 2 balls, so if you make a mistake, you could try and learn from your mistake, and on the next roll, correct it. He decided to go off the wall, and it's going to work out for him.
What a roll that is.
I think.
We've been plugging it as well.
I just saw my working to make that thing. But I just saw my we were talking about it. Like 500.
So Jimmy here is saying shoot. Only shot one of them out. So look at the energy. This energy is getting up. It used to be quiet earlier in the game. Was that 9-8? 9-7, excuse me, 9-7
9-7.
to 12. Anyone's game still.
Looks like we have the next wave of people starting to come in here.
Yeah, they're getting ready for the next bracket, the ones that we're in, and I think we're the next game, huh?
Yeah, we're up next.
Beautiful.
4 p.m. on the dot.
A
It's a
great
beautiful
ball.
Touches the Paul lane.
Great ball by Zach. I'm going to force them to hit this one out. The HVAC just shut off, so it's super quiet now.
And the swing, he pulls it left. He doesn't like it.
Does not a fan of it. It's
He's
tough,
been
man.
shooting
It's
a lot
tough.
this game.
He has.
You think people get fatigued at the end of a game or a tournament, whether they'd like to say it or not?
I think that it's tough, right? I think that there's definitely some part that plays into it, but in the end, it's not much movement. It's just like buckled down. But I think there's definitely some part of it where you have to hone in and realize that you've been through, especially as a shooter. My arm was sore last week after shooting
That's
in
what
a two-man.
Anthony told me. Because with two-man, you have to shoot
A lot more.
sometimes twice as much.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
little
no,
less
you're
than
right.
Twice as much, realistically, but.
Here comes Zach. That kiss helped, but not by much.
Going.
He's upset with himself.
Uh-oh.
Hold himself to high standards. You gotta love it.
They're fighting for survival right here. If he gets that point in, this could have been a big swing.
Matthew Estes just commented and said Zach is the better zealous snack. I don't think anyone on the stream is going to disagree with you.
He's definitely more reserved, I'll just say. That's the only thing I'll say.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption. Or observation, I should say. And
Big
Danny
shot.
Paisano nails it out of there. Heck of a shot. Each have
Staying alive.
one ball back here.
They're in survival mode. It's a little bit of a different kind of bocce when your back's against the wall.
He's going to try to hit
It's
this
a
one
really
out
good
again.
ball. Jimmy Paisano says, beat it. War shoot it. I think he chooses to shoot here. And he got it. Clean.
Hits it out. A big embrace by Jimmy Paisano. 9-9. A tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. First to 12. Or at this point, first to 3.
Yeah, 0-0. It's a great ball by Jimmy. They might be catching their stride at the right time.
Oh, sorry for the delay in camera there, but Bubba gone ahead and hit it out. They're going to take a look at this. Another great roll by Jimmy P.
Another good ball. And it comes off the wall. Here he goes.
There's the energy.
Look at him go.
The energy that could mess with some other teams.
Yeah,
Bubba usually isn't phased by this, though. He's been around the block a time or two.
They definitely do it to pump themselves up, and they, at the same time, it messes with other teams.
And a
Beautiful
great
hit by
shot.
Bubba. It's close. Take a look. Okay. Red's in. Great hit.
Clutch it in the final minutes of the game. It's huge.
Another good ball. Papaloo, they say.
Right on the Pauline. This is going to be interesting if it is a hit.
This is going to shoot towards the other green. This is interesting.
It's going to shake up the game. He missed it, though. So this is now where you have to think. So let's take a look at this camera here. So you have the gaggle of balls in this corner. Nothing over here. If you hit that ball, it's going to shoot the Pauline this way, leaving it open for green to just basically win the game. So
now he's going to cover up.
Yeah, I think you do have to cover up here. It's tough either way, though.
Everyone got quiet and
because they know the significance of this shot right here. And wow, what a shot it is!
Whoa.
Heck of a ball to potentially save the game. Honestly. Like I said, Zach Zelisnak called the play. Said, "Hey, wait a second. Let's just figure this out before. Don't make any rash decisions here."
Wait, does them two beat the green over here? I don't want to sell the game. No, them two red beat that green.
He said he does not want to sell the game, and that's a veteran move. Obviously, taking a pause, saying, "Hey, let's make sure we don't blow this here."
Yeah, I like it. Take a step back. Make a shot anyways, he says. Not the whole team agrees with this.
Here he goes. The windup. Hits it.
And he hits
Sticks
it
one.
Jimmy thinks 3. It's close. I think it's 1 or 2.
They're looking at it now. Some think it's 3. 3 would be the game. However, I think it's only 2.
Have to stick it. It's game point. It's 9-9 right now.
Oh, so there it is. The final answer
point.
is 1, ladies and gentlemen, bringing the score 10-9. IMBS takes the lead here, ladies and gentlemen.
Jimmy P said 3 very
Here we are,
confidently.
back on the announcers. Carm, come back in here for a second. We're down to the final brim of it. That's going to come back. That's a little long here. Let's see if we get better camera angles for everyone. But what are you thinking here? They tried to play it long there. Is there a strategy to them playing it long?
Well, there definitely is a strategy.
Try to take their shooting out of it. They missed.
little bit.
IC Light has missed some key shots that could change the way this game goes.
But because he was over the line that time, he tried to check up and just go short down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, stick around after this game to listen to Marty Smith talk about the Bocce tournament, the charity tournament we're having for her son at St. Anthony's next Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's for a great cause, so she's going to talk a little bit about it. So stay tuned, and then after that, we play
The
at 4
Bocce
p.m.
Bros, or 2 of the Bocce Bros at least, are playing Random 4.
Random
Should be a
4.
fun time. Ooh, ball leaves the court. I mean, he got it out, which is good, but
1 green, Jimmy Paisano makes sure that he knows. Uh-oh, a little long here. Here comes Zach, right up the middle. He's going to like it. Everybody's been missing long. I haven't seen a lot of missing short this game. Right when I say that, he's 5 feet short.
Come on! Let's fucking play! I can drive 35 minutes and off.
I see light.
Come on, kids. Wear it in one. Wear it one for sure.
Wow. That ball's out.
I think this is for the game, huh?
Hyper focused.
And they're shaking hands at
He's in.
midcourt, ladies and gentlemen. That will be the game. IMBS moves on to championship Sunday. IC Light with a loss, which will move him out of the tournament. However, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned here. We're going to have guest announcers announce Carmen's game. But before we move on to that, we have a special announcement here. We're going to invite our guest onto here. Give me one moment while I get the camera set up on her and us. But as I mentioned a little earlier ago, I said we have a big tournament fundraiser coming up January 30th. Now, right now, I have someone special to us here, Marty Smith. She's very well known in the bocce community here in Youngstown. But Marty, please just give us a little bit of what's going on, a little bit of background, and how could they get involved and support.
Thank you so much, Dante, and I love bocce. This is great.
Yeah.
I love it today.
Isn't this awesome?
And I'm so grateful and excited. We are going to have next Sunday at St. Anthony's, next Sunday the 30th. We're going to have a charity tournament that the Bocce Brothers has been absolutely so important in helping me to organize and get going. And the purpose of the Bocce tournament is to provide some funding for a very situation that's very close to me. And my son, I have 5 children, but one of my children, Noah, was diagnosed with epilepsy when he was 7 years old. And Noah has what's called refractive epilepsy, which means not controllable by medicine. And he's 24 now. He is, I think, almost a senior at YSU, majoring in special education.
All right.
Noah's had 3 brain surgeries, 3/5 of the right side of his brain removed. He has an implanted medical device to try to help with that. And despite all our best efforts, Noah is not seizure-free and probably never will be. And so he just doesn't want me following him around anymore.
Hey, that's just how kids are, you know?
Yeah, right. He's 24. It's all the old guys that want me following him around, Dante. Yeah, right. But anyway, so a couple of years ago, we acquired another family member, and he is a double doodle, and his name is Seven. He named him after Mickey Mantle.
I love it. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, so Seven has been in training to being Noah's service dog. And he is he has in the last 2 years gotten all of his public access, but believe me, it takes a lot.
Yeah. For those of you, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but for those of you who just aren't familiar with, dogs like this, unfortunately they aren't cheap to, one, get the dog, let alone train it. And for those of you who aren't familiar with, epilepsy, dogs are an amazing resource, and it's detecting them or before they happen, I think, correct?
Well, it just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
And that's something actually that can't be trained. But they can be trained to what they're going to do. If you have a dog, which Seven is, that either detects it before it's coming or is able to respond and provide certain things to its owner afterward.
Yeah.
So right now, Seven is trained to be able to go to school with Noah.
That's awesome.
He could come into here and behave appropriately.
That's awesome. I wish my dog could do that.
Yeah. I can't behave appropriately, but the
none,
dog...
None of these guys can.
But the dog can, yeah. So, and the next phase of his training is going to be when Noah does have seizures, he now lays down and barks to get other people's attention so they can provide assistance to my son.
Awesome.
But he will be trained in very upcoming, very near future he can already carry a phone in a soft mouth for a dog to carry, like an iPhone or an Android. He will be also trained to press a certain button so that if Noah, needs help, medical assistance, to be given his seizure rescue medicine. He also can carry the seizure rescue medicine bottle, etc. So this is going to not only give Noah a better quality of life, he could potentially save Noah's life. And what I'd like to express to you from myself and Noah's dad and his 4 siblings and everybody who loves Noah is it also gives us a lot of peace of mind.
Yeah, and that goes a long way.
Yeah,
So
it does.
before we sign off here, I just want to say once again how important this is to not just their family, but for all of us in the bocce community. So any way you can help, you can go to the Bocce Bros Instagram. You'll see the link in our bio for the GoFundMe. We already have teams filled and we have a wait list, unfortunately. But please come on down January 30th. It's a one-day tournament. We will have football polls for everyone, block polls. Please donate if you can. We're still looking for court sponsors. Any way you can help, just come down. Even if you donate, just come down, have a drink, show your face. We appreciate it. Marty, is there anything else?
We sure do. Well, I want to tell you, a lot of people do call me the Bocce Mom because
Yes.
I have the ibuprofen or the Band-Aids or whatever.
Yeah.
The Bocce Mom is providing breakfast.
Ooh, breakfast.
So you're going to get more than a donut.
Perfect. I love that. I love that. Well, before we sign, Marty, anything else you would like to say?
I would like to say thank you to the Bocce brothers and our greater Bocce family
Yes.
because we really are a family.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of fun, and we do a lot of good for
Yeah.
one another. And
Awesome.
I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
We appreciate you as well. Well, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you January 30th.
Great. Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys. We appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Our Bocce Bros game, Random 4, we're on here the next 5 minutes, so we're going to end this and just roll right into the next game. So hang tight.